Are wondering what is the actual range on these mini drones. So when it comes to models, all these are identical drones, simply maybe they have different packaging from different sellers, but again they're the same drone. So when it comes to the range, if you actually maybe check some online listings, these drones sometimes even claim that they have a few 100-meter range, but that's actually not true. So from my experience after using the drone for a couple of weeks already, so I think the actual like realistic distance that you can fly without any problems is up to maybe like 30 meters. So if you try to fly past that, then again the connection basically will drop, again the performance won't be very good, and then yeah, it's pretty much not usable. And again also that distance is if you actually have clear line of sight. So essentially if you have something basically between your controller and the drone, then obviously that range also won't be that good then. But again, if you have simply clear line of sight, I think up to like 30 meters is fairly reliable. So if you basically try to actually fly it further, so again the connection simply will drop basically, and you most likely will simply crash your drone. Simply it will stop working, responding, and simply will crash and land somewhere. And that's about it. So you can essentially like even lose your drone, or also it might even like take off. So if it basically gets stuck essentially. So again, I do not recommend you actually flying it much further than that. But like actual range that I usually use it for is maybe only like 15 meters. So again, I actually have had bad experience with some of these cheap drones. So basically, actually I think the range on this one is basically one of the best out there for the cheap drones. But again, if you simply like let them out of the range, they simply might take off on their own and simply fly somewhere. So again, you won't be able to like control it anymore. So again, be careful about that. And yeah, that's about it. By the way, if you're wondering if you should get these drones, and yep, I can highly recommend this. So on this channel in the past year I have had like 5 different of these very cheap drones, up to maybe like 30 bucks essentially, and this by far really is the best. Not only the build quality is very good, also the flight stability is very good, also very easy to control, also camera is slightly better on other cheap drones as well. So overall, if you're looking for very cheap drones, I think this is actually the best beginner drone so out there. And if you want to get the best deal on this drone, I'll also include special discount link in the description where you can get it on AliExpress for literally only a bit over $10, and that also is with free shipping. So yep, that's what I actually paid for mine, and for this price it's absolutely insanely cool drone. So yeah, pretty cool one. Anyway, good luck.